the liberty or the fact that he was granted interim bail for him to campaign for his party. All right, so that's the latest that we're getting in, that the plea by Arvind Kejriwal seeking an extension of his interim bail has already been filed in the Supreme Court, and the lawyers assuring the court that this is not going to be a misuse of the liberty that was granted to him to campaign for his parties. It is only on health grounds that he needs some consult with the doctors, and therefore he has sought this plea from the Apex Court. Okay, that's the latest coming in right now. What we're getting to hear is that Manu Singhvi has also said that a prescription by the doctors was given a day before yesterday. Supreme Court is also asking some very tough questions to his lawyers, asking that this is a heard and a reserved matter. We cannot do anything about this. This matter was heard and reserved on the 17th of May. And they are, in fact, are urging the lawyers, the senior lawyers of Kejriwal, to place the plea before the Chief Justice of India now for any further appropriate orders. So this is a very interesting part. The Supreme Court saying, well, they really cannot do anything about this now because it was a heard, it was a reserved matter. Also urging the lawyers, Manu Singhvi, who's a noted senior lawyer who's representing Arvind Kejriwal, to now place this request, this plea, before the Chief Justice of India for any appropriate orders. And that is Arvind Kejriwal. In fact, he has been campaigning for his party for a very long time after he was granted interim relief, interim bail. He is supposed to get back into custody on the 1st of June, and that's why these questions are being raised now by the Supreme Court, questioning the timing of it. But Manu Singhvi saying that there is a prescription. This is only on medical health grounds, only on medical grounds, that they are seeking an extension of his plea by another 7 days. Anshul joins us now for more on this. Anshul, so the Chief Minister seeking an extension of his relief by another 7 days, but it's interesting, the Supreme Court has made it very clear that they cannot do anything, and they have also requested his lawyers to place the matter before the Chief Justice of India. What are you hearing from Arvind Kejriwal's team, and why is he seeking an extension by 7 days?
So yes, the vacation bench of the Supreme Court is underway. Remember, the Supreme Court is on summer vacation as we speak, and that is the reason why, as this entire petition was moved before the vacation bench of the Supreme Court, the duty judges who were present on the to hear the matter has said that they are not the right people to take a decision on it, and this should actually be listed. This entire matter should actually be listed in front of the Chief Justice of India, because remember, the order that was given for the interim bail of the Delhi Chief Minister was given by Justice Sanjeev Khanna, who is the second senior most judge, and in fact, in his judgment, he had very clearly stated that there should be no request of any sort of extension that should be asked for from the side of Kejriwal. But this time around, what we are seeing, that even after that judgment, the legal team of Arvind Kejriwal have moved the courts and have asked for a 7-day custody, asking them that there are crucial tests that needs to be done from the side as having prescribed by the doctor. But at this point, the duty judge who was sitting on the chair has now said that this matter should be listed once the courts are reopened, which is in the next 2 weeks from now. So definitely, it seems like no immediate relief for the Delhi Chief Minister.
Interesting. So Arvind Kejriwal is wanting bail extended by 7 days. He's citing serious medical ailments. Remember, he was given interim bail by the Supreme Court to campaign for his party. Ananya, so in this scenario, what really are the options for Arvind Kejriwal?
Well, definitely, there seems to be no legal option left for the Delhi Chief Minister at this particular point of time, because the vacation bench has now placed the matter before the Chief Justice of India, and a clear question was asked, in fact, by today's vacation bench to Dr. Singhvi, that why didn't you mention this matter last week when Justice Dipankar Datta, who was a part of the bench, had granted interim relief, was there sitting in the vacation bench? Because remember that last week, Bela M. Trivedi and Dipankar Datta were the judges who were sitting on the vacation bench and could have, actually gone into the issue. However, Dr. Singhvi, while responding to the same, said that certain medical tests were conducted and the report was placed. That's why it took some time in filing this particular petition for extension of 7 days, that's being asked by the Delhi Chief Minister. But now it seems that only option left with the Delhi Chief Minister is to mention the matter before, in fact, the Registrar General listing, who would now take the matter back to the Chief Justice of India because the matter has already been sent to him, and he will be now taking a call as to whether or not this particular application filed by the Delhi Chief Minister should be heard or not, because very clearly and categorically, this is something that would affect the Delhi Chief Minister. If at all this petition is not heard, then he will have to definitely go back on the 2nd of June back to the jail and surrender back to the jail authorities. So we'll have to wait and watch as to how things pan out. But at least at this particular point of time, no relief coming in for the Delhi Chief Minister
Now,
from the top.
as you rightly said, as per the ruling, he is required to surrender and return to Tihar jail by the 2nd of June. Didn't the hospital medical team conduct a preliminary examination on him when his wife had alleged that he had drastically lost weight and that his blood pressure was unstable? So what exactly has he asked? What is the plea all about? What are the medical ailments that he is talking about for which he is seeking an extension?
Well, he's basically saying that he has lost 7 kgs in the span of 1 week, and some certain tests need to be conducted on him, and that's exactly why 7 days extension is needed so that he can get those medical tests done and can then surrender back to the jail authorities. But what is very, very clear at this particular point of time, Avantika, is that no kind of relief coming in for the Delhi Chief Minister from the vacation bench of the Supreme Court. What happens next is something that we'll have to wait and watch for.
All right. Ananya and Anshul, thank you both for joining us and telling us the latest about Arvind Kejriwal's plea in the Supreme Court.